Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Elder Wisdom Info channel. Did you know that some of the most common breakfast foods might quietly increase your risk of stroke, especially after the age of 70? It's a startling reality that often gets overlooked. As we get older, our bodies become more sensitive to certain ingredients, and many popular breakfast items are packed with substances that can silently disrupt heart health, blood pressure, and circulation. These effects might not be obvious right away, but over time, they can lead to serious consequences, especially for seniors. It's not always about years of damage either. Sometimes, it only takes one wrong combination of salty or sugary foods on a morning when your body is already dehydrated, inflamed, or vulnerable. In this video, we'll reveal 5 specific breakfast foods that have been linked to higher stroke risk in older adults. Stay with us, because the last one may shock you. It's often labeled as healthy, but the truth tells a different story. Processed meats, bacon, and sausage. Many older adults find comfort in tradition, and for countless people, that means starting the day with bacon or sausage. Unfortunately, these beloved breakfast staples are among the most dangerous for cardiovascular health. Processed meats are packed with sodium, saturated fats, and chemical preservatives like nitrates and nitrites. These additives are known to increase inflammation, stiffen arteries, and raise blood pressure, all major contributors to stroke risk. For seniors, whose blood vessels naturally become less flexible with age, this added pressure can be particularly harmful. Imagine your arteries like garden hoses. Over time, they harden, and the force of pressure inside becomes much more damaging. That's what happens inside the body after a salty, greasy breakfast. Frank, 74, had bacon daily for decades. It wasn't until he suffered a mild stroke after his usual morning meal that he made a change. Swapping processed meats for foods like avocado, oatmeal, and eggs with herbs helped stabilize his blood pressure and eliminate his dizzy spells. The lesson? After 70, your body has less room for error, and foods like these can tip the balance quickly. Sugary breakfast cereals, they may look innocent, colorful boxes lining the grocery aisle, often marketed with heart-healthy claims or fortified vitamins. But don't be fooled. Many breakfast cereals, especially the ones targeting seniors or families, are packed with hidden sugars. Even cereals labeled natural or whole grain can have 10 to 15 grams of sugar per serving, rivaling a slice of frosted cake. When consumed first thing in the morning, these sugars cause a rapid insulin spike, which can lead to increased blood pressure, vascular tension, and eventually a sharp drop in energy. For older adults, these fluctuations are more than just unpleasant, they're dangerous. Robert, 76, was eating a healthy cereal each morning that had 12 grams of sugar, plus added syrups and dried fruits. He noticed increasing blood pressure and brain fog. After switching to plain oats with berries and flaxseed, he experienced more stable energy and better numbers at his next doctor visit. If your cereal comes in a bright box and has a lengthy ingredient list, take a closer look. It might be doing more harm than good. Flavored yogurts with added sugars. Yogurt has long been considered a healthy breakfast choice, especially for older adults looking to improve digestion and get a dose of calcium or protein. But many of the flavored varieties lining store shelves are more dessert than health food. A single serving of fruit-flavored yogurt can contain 15 to 20 grams of added sugar. That's equivalent to about 5 teaspoons in one small cup. When eaten regularly, these added sugars contribute to inflammation, insulin resistance, and elevated triglyceride levels, all of which increase the risk of stroke. Ellen, 72, was surprised to learn that her daily strawberry swirl yogurt was loaded with sugar and artificial additives. Though she believed she was making a wise choice, her blood sugar and cholesterol were gradually rising. Her doctor recommended switching to plain Greek yogurt with banana slices and a sprinkle of cinnamon. The difference was dramatic. Her energy levels improved, and her numbers returned to healthier ranges. Don't be misled by packaging that promises health. Always read the labels and opt for unsweetened versions that you can naturally flavor yourself with fruit or nuts. Store-bought muffins and pastries. There's something comforting about a soft, sweet muffin with your morning coffee. But most store-bought muffins and breakfast pastries are anything but harmless. They're typically made with refined white flour, artificial flavors, and unhealthy oils. Many also contain high levels of sugar and even trans fats ingredients that promote arterial stiffness, blood sugar spikes, and inflammation. For someone over 70, this combination creates a perfect storm for increased stroke risk. Margaret, 75, enjoyed blueberry muffins in the morning, thinking they were a better choice than donuts. After experiencing a minor stroke, she examined the nutrition label and was shocked over 400 calories, 15 grams of sugar, and almost a full day's worth of saturated fat in just one muffin. She now bakes her own with oats, almond flour, and banana, and has noticed a clear improvement in her energy and blood pressure. The danger with these pastries isn't just in their ingredients, it's in the illusion of safety. They appear ordinary, but their long-term effects on aging arteries are anything but. Instant noodles and microwave breakfast bowls. It may seem odd to see instant noodles or microwave breakfast bowls on a list of common morning meals, but many older adults rely on these quick fix options more often than you might think. Especially for seniors living alone or managing fatigue, convenience becomes a top priority. Unfortunately, these fast meals come with a hidden price. Many contain over 900 milligrams of sodium per serving, more than half the recommended daily limit before most people have finished their first cup of coffee. Along with sky-high sodium levels, they often include low-quality fats, artificial preservatives, and chemical flavor enhancers designed to simulate taste rather than nourish the body. Tom, age 78, learned this the hard way. He relied on microwave burritos most mornings and couldn't understand why his blood pressure was spiking even with medication. A closer look at his diet revealed breakfast as the hidden culprit. Once he switched to real food options like scrambled eggs with spinach or avocado on whole grain toast, his numbers began to normalize. Convenience doesn't have to mean compromise. If a label reads like a chemistry experiment, it's a red flag. Look for simple, whole food alternatives that support your health without robbing your time. What's on your plate? Now that we've explored these 5 common breakfast items, it's worth pausing to reflect on what really ends up on our plates each morning. Over the years, certain habits can quietly take hold, perhaps a sugary yogurt here, a salty sausage there, or a muffin on the go. And because these foods are so normalized in our culture, it's easy to assume they're harmless. But for those of us over 70, small choices can carry big consequences. The truth is that these foods, processed meats, sugary cereals, flavored yogurts, store-bought pastries, and sodium-heavy instant meals often act like silent saboteurs. They can gradually increase inflammation, elevate blood pressure, stiffen arteries, and undermine circulation. And since the damage builds slowly, we often don't connect the dots until a health scare forces us to. The good news is that change doesn't require perfection. Small steps matter. Swapping sugary cereal for plain oats or choosing a homemade breakfast bowl over a prepackaged one can put you on the path to healing. Your body, even in your 70s or 80s, still has remarkable capacity to recover when you treat it well. So ask yourself, what's on your plate tomorrow morning? Is it building you up or breaking you down? Closing scene, calm music fades in. We hope today's video helped you take a fresh look at your morning routine. Breakfast is often called the most important meal of the day, and for good reason. It sets the tone for your energy, your mood, and even your long-term health. If you're over 70, those early choices matter more than ever. So now we turn the question to you. What's one small change you're going to make starting tomorrow? Are you ready to swap the sugary yogurt for plain Greek with berries? Or trade that salty sausage for something lighter and heart-friendly? Let us know in the comments. We love hearing from our community. If this video brought you value, please give it a thumbs up Subscribe to the channel and tap the bell icon so you never miss a helpful tip. Your support helps us continue making content that's tailored to your well-being and lifestyle. Until next time, take care of your heart, nourish your body, and remember it's never too late to make better choices. We'll see you in the next video.